the reasoning is.
Yeah, we kind of had to change fields. So today we're playing on a different pitch than we played the whole tournament. Actually, it was just pouring down yesterday, and especially in that Scotland-Spain game, you could see the field was all tore up and just unplayable today. So that's why we switched pitches, and now I think some technicalities have been solved. So we're about to get underway.
It's a good scrap on the face-off. And we've got withholding there. So the ball is awarded to Croatia. They look to just get things going now. Be happy to know the weather's a lot better today than it was yesterday, touch wood. This field looks in good nick. I was speaking to one of the officials, one of the bench managers before, Emma Jones. She said, if you run on it, it's a lot bumpier than it looks. It's quite deceiving, but there's a lot of grass compared to the mud, which is good. As we get a first shot there from Kukulecha. His shot goes wide. And Finland now getting given the ball on that back line.
Yeah, I got a check by Rintala, and Rintala was saying, hey, this ball is unplayable. So there was a whistle from the referee and awarded Finland ball.
Yeah. In the cage for Finland today, we've got Lauri Uusitalo. He is a veteran of this Finnish team and a very formidable shot stopper. So I'm sure Croatia will have to work hard to break him down, but get a first look at the Finnish attack. Just patient with it, get it through X. I think what's interesting here, Ingmar, is the influence that the box lacrosse in Finland has on this field team. You see a lot of the players out there wearing those box lacrosse helmets, and you tend to see quite a physical offence when they get going, a lot of picks and movement off ball, which fares up to be quite attractive lacrosse. As we see, first drive here, he kicks it down, and there's a first save for sorry, that was not Kai Urkula, that was Thomas Turgo in net for Croatia.
Yeah, like you said, Fraser, it's Finland has a lot of box influences. Well, we now have, I think that's Sredovic trying to get to the cage, but pulls it out. Yeah, you've seen, especially with the Finland team, a lot of box influences, very recognizable with that, with those box helmets. And what you said, it really translates to the field because they have such amazing stick skills, and they also have an outstanding box program. Finland, they have the Turku Titans, who always perform very well at the Ales Sobieski Memorial every year in Prague, and the Finnish national team is definitely a top 10 contender every World Championships. I think they finished top 10 last tournament in Utica last year. And
we've just got an offside there for Finland. It looked to me like they had 3 players back, so that's confused me a little bit, but it was Hoffman clearing the ball. He's been solid throughout this tournament for this Finnish defence. Very good transitional player as well, and he got it up well after that initial turnover from Petri Rintala, putting that great on-ball pressure in that last attack. Croatia, though, will just settle it down, try and get it round, and try and work a nice shot as they kick it behind goal. Back up now to, that's Ryan Gorup with the ball. He drives over the top, kicks it down low. Horish Blight just moves it behind. Nice little pass up top. It's a great shot there from Ryan Gorup. He backs it up really. They back it up really well, though.
Yeah, I almost thought Rintala was able to get the back up there. It's good effort.
Certainly was. And this is John Brennan now going to the top. He gets his hands free.
Oh,
and it's a lovely little bounce shot past Uusitalo. And they get the lead through that John Brennan effort.
Yeah, he's their top points leader for this Croatia team, so definitely probably the go-to guy for the rest of this game as well. He had 7 goals, 3 assists, makes it 8 goals and 3 assists. Was a nice bouncer, and especially with his field, you said it before, Fraser, it's a little bit more bumpy. So also if you make those bounce shots, it's probably unclear for the shooter where it's going to bounce off from. So it will definitely be unclear for the goalie where it's going to be bouncing off from. Here we go with the ground ball fight here, and it's
great scrap, but
also good check.
Stick, yeah, indeed. It's fantastic play from Croatia to fight for that. A couple of players dropping their sticks early on here. Just being patient now, Finland. They'll kick it down. And a nice little shot there. It's a great little off-ball cut. It was Yunus Sundman driving over the top, kicking it down to number 21, Alex Kivanimi. We've mentioned his name a little bit earlier. I think that's his 22nd point of the competition, I believe.
Yeah, you're right. He had 13 goals, 8 assists, and now that makes him 14 goals, 8 assists. So 22 points for him. Excellent placement from him. Also a little patience, waiting for the goalie to move and then placing it top corner.
Great pressure there. And great fight yet again. I think this game will be won on that face-off. I think today that fight in between the lines is definitely going to be important to get another opportunity here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Kuko Leccia was really good in other games we've seen from him, and also on the face-off X, really one of the most deciding players in these games. So he's doing a lot of work, and now also playing defense. I also seen him on offense. Really like a Swiss Army knife. He can do it all, both sides of the field. So very impressive. Here we go with Finland captain Markus Mattila.
Looks to engage now. It's down the alley, kicks it back up top. Oh. Shot there from Karvanen. Just saved. Croatia get the opportunity to get that ball upfield.
Here with Ivancic. Getting away from pressure.
Yeah, great talk from his keeper just to let him know that the pressure was there. Ball up top now. Horish Blight just looking for his team to set up. His adjacent passes are getting locked off, so it looks like he might have a little dodge here on Alex Kivanimi.
Here we go.
Great work from Horish Blight. He gets his hands free, pulls that shot. He's going to have to do a little bit better if he wants to beat Ursitalo.
Oh.
Just soaks that check and a nice little flick out. Now they look to clear it with Eric Hoffman.
Ursitalo is used to a lot more protection in the goal. He's also one of the long-standing goaltenders for the box team. So that's a change up from his normal gear. But he soaks it up very well. Of course, very experienced, so he'll know the deal. When he gets out of that cage, he will be able to find some of those checks.
Certainly. Here's John Brennan, the Croatian goal scorer, looking to get things going again for his team. Great move. Gets his hands free, but it's a great check there. Finland on the attack now with Kivanimi. He pulls the shot and he gets his second of the day. It's a fantastic finish. That's pace in transition after the original turnover from Havati. And Alex Kivanimi, if you're going to give him that time and space, he's going to punish you. What a finish that is.
Yeah, excellent placement once more. He kind of baited the goalie to shoot high, and then excellent placement down low. Very nice from him. And you can see how fast this offense from Finland can go from just the ball on the ground here, turnover to a goal in I think less than 2-3 seconds. So that's very impressive if they can keep this up.
Certainly, it goes back to what we were saying. It's going to be one between the lines. And on that face-off, and it is Eric Hoffman coming up with it again for Finland. He goes to push it. He kicks it all the way down low. That looked like it was tipped. It was indeed. That was great work from Ivanic to get a nice little tip there. Stopping an easy little look on the doorstep. But Finland retain. They get the right matchups on. Certainly is nice to have sun for once.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was a little bit wet yesterday, to say the least. I think
it's definitely an understatement.
A lot of people who regretted not bringing coats. That's almost had a nice pole goal there.
Wow.
Hoffman thought he backed it up.
Yeah. I think more people thought that. Also, yours truly. But apparently a good backup by Ryan Gorup.
Certainly was. He had another opportunity here.
Here we go with the draw guy, Kukulecha. Like I said, he's playing both sides of the field. Now up against Rintala. Gets to the middle of the field. Oh, and a flag.
Official Craig Davey just making sure he's sending the right player here. Fun fact about Craig, never gets around in. Lovely guy though, does a lot for the game in England. And his son, Aaron Davey, is a Wales keeper.
Here we see Kukulecha again, also on the man up. The quarterbacking is now cutting in. Brennan.
He gets his hands free. And it looks like may have just tweaked something on that shot. Did mention the pitch is a little bit bobblier than it looks. Maybe he's just when he just planted on a bit of uneven ground, but
yeah. Also, yeah, I don't know if that's our point of view, Fraser, but the goal looks a little tilted. So I think that's also going to be, of course, both teams are going to play 2 quarters on the same goals. But to me, the goal Finland is defending now looks a little tilted because of the field. I don't know what your take.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at the goal that Croatia are defending, and that looks a little bit tilted as well. I think there's a reason that this was the practice field, but great work on the ride there from Croatia. They get another opportunity.
And it goes in.
That's unfortunate. It was number 13, Michael Brennan. Obviously, brother already on the score sheet. He's just tried to be selfless, kick it across goal. But one of the defenders, I think it was Rintala.
Yeah.
He's got the knockdown, but unfortunately, the knockdown's trickled past Usitalo.
He apologizes to his goalkeeper, Usitalo. He says, my bad. But luckily this is in the first quarter and not, for example, overtime or at the last couple of seconds of the game. So they have plenty of time to fix that.
Of course. We have had some really close games in this tournament so far. There was one very interesting game last night. Finished 8-6 to Israel against England in that semi-final. So
yeah, interesting is the right choice of words, I think.
Yeah, I think the field definitely played a part in that game. Water coming up off an AstroTurf is never a good sign, and the way that England team like to play, it's very fluid and a lot of shifting as they dodge, and when it takes 7 steps to move, that's always going to be difficult. But some nice patient offense there. It was a nice little move.
Good save by Togo there. He really waited until the shot went, kept his legs close to each other, and I think it was Kiviniemi who really was looking for 5-hole there, couldn't find it.
Horace Blight up top. 30 seconds is the call from the bench. They'll look to try and use this, but a little bit of pressure. It's not quite gone out of bounds. Still not gone out of bounds. Great man ball there, and now Croatia will look to get this final shot. They kick it out.
Oh, good take from Kukulecha.
Certainly was. 8 seconds left though, and they've backed that up. They'll get an opportunity to take the lead going into the quarter, but good on-ball defence there.
Oh.
Yeah, it was fantastic on-ball defence from Petri Rintala. He makes up for that unfortunate own goal with being able to shut out Croatia's attack right at the end there. 2-2 the score. It's been very physical, been up and down. I certainly am looking forward to the next quarter. We'll take a short break and we will be back with you in about 2 minutes or so. Welcome back to the second quarter here for this 19th place matchup between Finland and Croatia. Finland getting the first face-off win of this quarter. They drive through and they kick it down low, and it's a very quick goal there. That's Rasmus Tenjo. A nice little calm and composed finish off the pass from his face-off guy, number 27, Metsala. Great aggressive play off the face-off. Just won it forward to himself, just driven through, drawn that slide, and it was a wide open finish on the crease. So Finland would have wanted to start out this break.
Oh, yeah, that's illegal procedure there. And that's the first time we've seen Dominik Eric there on the face. Kukulecha taking a break.
Get it through now. Back up top to Kivanimi. Goes across now to Sundman. Here's Emmett Edwards driving with it. He was their point leader going into this game. He almost got another point for the assist there.
excellent backing up the ball from Ivancic, who makes it very spectacular. Little circus move there with the jump.
Great athleticism to get it over that halfway line from, I think that's Kukulecha.
Yeah, and probably won't be the last time we'll be hearing that name. He's doing so much for this Croatian team so far in this tournament. Here we go with the dodge from Kapetanovic.
He's got a slash call there, I'd imagine. If it's not a slash. Got confused with the number, but it was in fact a slash. That's a 1 minute penalty for number 45, Petri Rintala, who has been active so far. A couple of takeaway checks, just unfortunate, and landing one on the shoulder there for a slash. And it's an opportunity for this Croatian side to get their man-up play moving. Swing it round. They opt to go for a 1-4-1. Just swinging it across that top.
Oh,
there's a breakdown in communication. He
yeah.
wants to go make a cut.
And that's the double from Croatia. Really good pickup there with the unsuccessful pass to Brennan, but he can still pick it up.
Good teamwork there for the man ball, but great interception from Hoffman. He goes to the races with it. It's a great ride from Kapetanovic, but Hoffman managed to get it down to his attack, and he'll jog back now.
It's interesting jersey style he has there. He has kind of a hockey style with just one part of his jersey hanging into his pants and the other one hanging out. I think that's a little hockey reference there from him. I've seen a lot of hockey players do kind of do the same thing.
Yeah, and of course, ice hockey is so big in Finland. A lot of these players will have a hockey background, whether they play now or have done previously. Interestingly enough, I was speaking to one of the Swedish players yesterday, Anton Johansson. He was telling me that you'll find a lot of left-handed lacrosse players in countries that have a big hockey influence, because great little finish there. It was a
nice goal for Finland, yes.
Yeah, it was Kai Salmi with the drive over the top. He just kicked it down to Marcus Mattila. Just dropped his hands and tucked it away there. Great little finish. And we now have a timeout for Croatia. Score is 4-2 for Finland. But yeah, as I was saying, Anton was telling me that there's a heavy influence of left-handed lacrosse players in countries that play ice hockey, because in ice hockey your dominant hand is the one that you use further down the stick, and as such, or sorry, should I say, it's the hand you have at the top of the stick, and you put your least dominant hand further down. So of course that's the way that you play lacrosse. So right-handed players play lacrosse left-handed, because in ice hockey they'll have the right hand at the top of the stick as opposed to halfway down it. Interesting fact for you.
Yeah, definitely.
It was something that I definitely never thought of until I got told that. If you're Croatia now, obviously they've taken this time out here. Ingmar, what are they saying to the team?
I mean, they're still in this. They have had some couple of good shots. I think the main thing is just shoot on target. We've seen a couple of shots from Croatia going wide, and I think that's what Finland does very well now. They find the one-on-one on the goalkeeper, and then it's an easier finish than those outside shots Croatia has been taking. So I think if Croatia can get it on goal and convert those opportunities into shots on goal, I think they will be back in this game in no time.
Completely agree, and they've definitely got some players in that attacking end that have the ability to make a difference. But another fantastic face-off win there from Finland. Oh, they do turn it over though with a good ride and a wayward pass. All of a sudden, that was a nice carry up the field from Ivancic. He couldn't get that to go, and
it was, I mean, it looked like they listened because it was on target, it was on goal. And it's unfortunate for Hoffman, but it was on target, was on goal, but it just missed a little kick there, you know, little speed and a little placement. It was too easy of a save for Usitalo. Get some coaching from the Croatian fans here on our left. Run to the ball. It's always a good advice.
Yes, it's a low pass there from Turgo. Get it up now. Kukulecha just kicks it down. Just look to settle it. Oh, bit of a wayward pass. Interesting to take that one-handed, but he handled it. In the end, Michael Brennan. And now we've got Horish Blight on top.
Signaling to Kukulecha to get out of his way or to the other side, so he has a lot of space, and here he goes.
Great little move there.
Also good defense, I would say, from Finland there.
Yeah, that was Alex Kivanimi. I find it interesting. A lot of teams tend to play midfielders two-way, particularly some of their more influential players. We mentioned Alex Kivanimi a number of times down the other end.
Oh, and that's a goal for Croatia.
Yeah, it was a nice little move from Michael Brennan.
Yeah.
Check on the doorstep, and he's just sort of scooped it in as he's fallen forward. A little bit of luck, and Usitalo will be annoyed at that one.
Yeah, a little hockey move, maybe even a tennis move. He just rakes it into the goal, and it looked like he was in the crease, but apparently he had enough space there. But it was an interesting play. He had a really nice inside roll dodge there against the Finnish defense. Got a 1-on-1 on the goal, but a great drill check as well. And then the ball was on the ground, and he could rake it in.
Certainly was.
Unfortunately, we don't have the replay. You are watching at home, so we sometimes just have to go with the first look we have.
I'm sure we describe it perfectly every time.
Every time.
Just getting it moving now. Kick it out to Kasalmi. Just swing it through X now. I'm sure both these teams will enjoy being the early game today. Gives them the opportunity to watch some fantastic lacrosse that we've got going on later today. Of course, all live streamed on YouTube and on Lax TV. These boys obviously will have the opportunity to watch it in the flesh, which is always nice. They try to get things going now. Been really patient around the outside. That's Anton Pavola kicking it across. They kick it across again. To Nico Pavola. Oh, and there it is. That is Anton Pavola. I think with an assist from his brother there. Nice little pass across the top. Nice move, and I think the bounce has been really kind to him. Turgo's just dropped. I think it's interesting because on the if they've played a lot of games on that field one, on that turf, it doesn't kick up as high. It's easy to get into habits. But yeah, Turgo will be annoyed at that one.
Yeah, also a nice little celebration after the goal. Definitely happy with that. That brother-to-brother connection. And the bounce was really high. It was a really, really high bounce, so it ended up top corner.
And they come back up with it again. Finland, they're leading 5-3. Both teams have looked fairly sharp when they've had the ball. A few little unforced errors here and there. As a whole, it's been quite exciting so far as they just take the pace out of it again with Emmett Edwards. He's got the speed to go underneath. Interesting decision to sub all three midfielders at once. Really limits the passing options he has, but he does well to soak that pressure, and now they've got everyone on the field. They look to get things moving again. He kicks it up. Great take. Great finish.
Oh, nice time and room shot.
It's a fantastic finish there from Kasalmi. He's another one that's been fairly high in the points tally for this Finnish side, who at times in this tournament have been scoring at will. They've been really exciting to watch, and they play with a nice tempo. When they want to, I think they really soak up the pressure, and then as soon as they switch it on, it's sort of like pass goal, like pass shot, and it's really exciting to watch. Get another timeout now for Croatia. Don't want to come up with a strategy, I think. I think particularly on the face-off, I would say Finland have been very dominant on this face so far in this game. And don't really want to switch the side. It looked like they were going to put a pole on it through Srezovic, I think it was. Croatia, I wonder if after this timeout they'd change that, but if they want an opportunity to come back into the game, it's really got to come through that face-off and neutralising the threat that they've had on that Finland have had on that face through Metsala primarily.
Yeah. No, I think you're absolutely right. Especially in this second quarter, I think the face-off performance by Finland really making a difference right now, and you know, they have such long possessions. It was not bad conversion from the possession for 2 goals from Croatia, but I think Finland is just really being really patient and really finds that perfect shot. A couple of one-on-one finishes on the doorstep, and then that last shot from Kaisalmi was also a very, very good take.
Certainly was. They're coming back out now, though. Just over 4 minutes in this quarter, in this half.
We're seeing Eric Hoffman checking if his stick is still straight. We saw him just looking straight down his long ball. I think it's okay. We'll continue to play with this one.
Yeah. That's a good little face off there. He almost came up with it through Mandusic, sorry. And a nice aggressive play, but he soaks it really well there, Kasalmi. Finland with their timeout.
Yeah, of course they have 2 timeouts. Every team has 2 timeouts every half, and they are not transferable. So if they have still timeouts left, it won't be added up to the other 2 timeouts you have for the second half. So especially with only 4.5 minutes, about 4.5 minutes left in this first half, I think it's a good call from the Finland coach, taking that timeout, using it, and taking some time to talk to his offense. You can see he only talks to the 6th man who's going to be lining up at the restart, taking it very easy, taking slow. Coach actually coming out to the field. It's yeah, like we said, it's definitely way warmer than previous days. And after this is already their 8th game for both teams, so it's going to be a challenge to say the least. And also their stamina, and it's going to take a big hit after a tournament as long as this one.
Yeah, it certainly will. The having played in a couple of tournaments like this, so many games in so few days. What are you doing, Mar, off the field to sort of make sure that you can play with that intensity come this final game?
I think, and that's also our physio. That's I think the more European way to say trainer is always emphasizing to get enough rest. Don't do a lot. Just recovery. Don't go out into the town.
Do not leave.
Do not leave the hotel, kinda, because this is why you come here, right? You're not coming here to you do have a good time with your teammates, but the most important thing is here to perform, and also you have to you own it to your teammates. I mean, that's if you are getting hurt, you're also hurting your teammates. So just take enough time for recovery, take enough time to recover, and get your body back fueled up.
Yeah, certainly. I think interestingly there, the Croatians came out of that timeout with only 5 in defence.
Yeah.
Kukalic had to run in late to fill in for his team.
Oh.
But he gets turned down the alley, he slid up, and number 34, Emmett Edwards, who has looked sharp yet again so far, just bounced off that slide from Kukalic, got his left hand free, just stuck it in the top corner. Fantastic little play from him. He really is agile. Emmett Edwards, watching him throughout this tournament, he turned quickly, that burst of pace and that acceleration from him really has punished teams at times. And he showed it there again. I wonder if, obviously, that goal coming off a timeout, I wonder if that's the sort of play they drew up.
Well, I think Croatia not starting with 6 defenders is also going to help. You know, they were off and they were a little rattled with setting up their defense, and that definitely helped the Finnish offense.
Certainly was. Great little pick up and a nice little underhand offload there from Hoffman. Mentioned his name a few times today. He's looked sharp yet again. Ball behind. Kicks it back up. Kaisalmi to Kip. No, it wasn't Kivanimi. Apologies. That was the face-off guy, Metzala. Here's Emmett Edwards again. It's behind goal to Tenio. Back down to Tenio now. He drives between 2 poles, gets his hands free, but a great save from Turgo there.
Yeah, he was just, you know, he was really waiting for that shot to happen, was not really moving, and then actually it was just shot against his body.
It certainly was a great little move, and I think the defenders just sort of stick chased a little bit, which allowed him to get his hands free, but
definitely.
Croatia get an opportunity now with Gorup. He kicks it across. Back up to Ryan Gorup. Oh. I think the bench official shouting 2 minutes. Just put Kukulaicha off a little bit as he drops that, but he picks it back up easily. He drives over, gets his hands free.
Oh, gets to the middle and a goal, Croatia.
Fantastic little finish from Kukulaicha. I think your coaches tell you don't dodge off a dropped pass, but I think when you're not under pressure like that, you can certainly set yourself and go for it, and he did that. Just got his hands free over the top, dropped them low, and a little skimmer past Ursitalo.
Yeah, he didn't really get picked up there in the middle, so he had all the time and room to get his hands free and shoot. And it was not even that hard of a shot, I would say, but it was just excellent placement. And
yeah, I think they did really well there. The only player up high was Ryan Gorup. He'd sort of drifted to that far side a little bit more and was really high, and then everyone else had sort of crashed down to the crease or GLE, and it meant that the defence was set low. So he just had that lane to dodge into. It's quite an interesting attack from Croatia, albeit a short one. But Finland now get the opportunity to get a goal. Good pressure on ball. But Emmett Edwards gets his hands free. That's the turn of pace we were talking about. But a fantastic save there from Turgo. And then we get a clear here from Ivancic. He kicks it off this time. Obviously, he's had a couple shots in this game. Good defence, but Horish Blight just pulls it out. Passes it across, and got Ryan Gorup with it now. Less than 10, he kicks it across, they'll try and work this shot.
Oh!
And it's a fantastic finish
goal,
there.
Croatia, yeah. But... Oh, and it's not a goal. There's... I think that's a very, very late offside call, because I think everybody already subbed and we were so... Oh, and now we're going to
talk stuff through. I think they're arguing maybe they were making a substitution, so they weren't necessarily offside. They just didn't have enough players on the field. Obviously, the rule is you count upfield. Oh. There we go. Goal stands. It was a case of no one subbed back on, but because they hadn't put anyone in that attacking half, they weren't actually offside, as long as the substitution's still happening.
Yeah.
Bit of confusion, but the bench official over there rights his wrong, and that fantastic finish from Michael Brennan is in fact given. It was a nice little drive, less than 10 seconds on the clock. Bit of a jump shot, and he's just stuck it high down the centre above Uusitalo.
It's a little unfortunate that his goal celebration got taken away from him there. He was very happy, then you know, disappointed, and now back happy again. So a lot of emotions in a short time for him, but
certainly,
I'm sure the outcome will,
indeed
will please him.
He gets the goal in the end, so.
And it's good that the officials also, you know, correct their mistake here, I have to say.
Certainly, everyone makes mistakes. And they did well to correct that. So we are going into half-time 7-5. It's been a very exciting game so far. I'm sure you'd agree, Ingmar.
Yeah.
A lot of happenings on both ends, both teams having moments of brilliance. We will take a break for 10 minutes whilst the teams have their team talk and just get some more fluid on board in this sun. And we will join you on the other side.
Commercial break! We've been really busy over the past 2 years developing our very own women's lacrosse stick.
We are really proud of it. So stop by the shop. We would love to tell you more about it.
Good Stick Co. Come get a stick. Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world. Our philosophy on pricing is quite simple. By removing all these different logistics and these middlemen in the manufacturing process of lacrosse sticks, we can pass those savings on to you. We can make these quality lacrosse sticks affordable for more people.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
Welcome back for the second half of the 80th game at the Men's European Lacrosse Championships 2025 in Wroclaw, Poland. We have the 19th place playoff game between Finland in white and Croatia in red. The Croatian players came out quite early from their halftime team talk, and I don't blame them. They finished that half on a two-goal run, sorry. But it's Finland that come up with this first face-off win. Nice little ground ball from Hoffman. He gives off to Edwards. Was very active in that first half. Slow it down now with Alex Kivanimi on that far side. Hoffman gets back to defence, and now they've got the right personnel and they'll look to get things going. Finland 7-5 the score as things stand to the Finns. Both teams in that first half hustling between the lines, looked active in offence, especially this man, Alex Kivanimi. Fantastic burst of pace just to get under his defender, gets his hands free, and you can see how much momentum he was running with as he does fall after that shot. Fantastic individual effort from him. He extends his team lead to 8-5. The big story in that first half was a great face-off showing from Metsala along with his wing players, in particular Eric Hoffman came up with a number of big ground balls for his team, and he got another one in that start of that play. Try and do the same now. Another great little rake there from Metsala, but Kukalecha just winning it for his team, and he'll just soak that pressure there. Kick it across, and it's Horish Blight. He's got an illegal procedure call. I think the substitution came on early on the far side, so Croatian fans don't quite agree with it. But Finland get the opportunity to attack once again now as they kick it into Eric Hoffman. Terrible shot. I don't know how they've given that to Finland there. I think the keeper was closest, but he's got a better angle than me, the referee. Oh, they get the right subs. There was an ambitious effort from Hoffman there. Oh, he's swinging it through, back down to Edwards. He goes to work yet again. He's good on ball defence though. Croatian player as Edwards moves it on. Now we've got the ball behind. Back up, drops past there from Sarasti, but he gets it back and he'll attack now. Gets his hands free over the top, and we actually had the slide running into the Croatian defender there, which was almost detrimental, but still a scrappy ground ball, and it's fantastic work from Marijevic, that was, to win that, and they get it upfield now. And a great clear for Croatia. They'll get an opportunity for their first attack.
Oh, good move there by Brennan. Loses defender with a roll, but I think that's Erkila who's able to recover.
Brennan just getting a screen there from Brennan.
Yeah, we've seen so many brother-to-brother connections on multiple teams here this past tournament. You know, we've seen it here also again with Finland and Croatia, with both brothers on the team, and it's definitely a family affair here in Wroclaw this tournament.
Certainly is. If I'm right in saying, I believe the Brennans have a cousin playing for Croatia also. I'm sure I remember seeing that. I'm now frantically looking through. Maybe I did indeed make that up. I'm not seeing it.
Well, in the end, they're all family, right? They're all brothers, kind of. The feeling that definitely will be the case with Croatia.
Certainly. Interestingly enough, on this Croatian side, number 23, Vasconcelos is an alumni. Now I'm looking at it, I think number 23 is not Vasconcelos in our list. Now I'm confused myself. We'll just get back onto the action. I'll figure out what's going on with my little fact sheet. As Finland get an opportunity to attack here.
Well, I bet Croatia would like to have him on the bench because they have a small bench today. I see seven substitute players, which is a small bench. And here a goal out of nothing, I would say, from Metzele. It's Ville Metzele, number 27, and with his first goal of the game to make it 9-3. If I say it correctly, no, 9-5. My bad, I didn't see the scoreboard correctly. 9-5, Finland. And it's an excellent ball. Yeah, the goal kind of came out of nowhere. Not really any really good opportunity from Finland yet in that possession. But he drove to the goal and a nice one-on-one finish.
Certainly was. We've got a withholding call. It's going to go back to Finland. See there, 2 goals up in this quarter. They look to continue to extend their lead here.
Oh, unfortunate. They were trying to feed Hoffman there. The long ball in on the crease. Couldn't connect. But definitely, if he would have caught the ball and scored, definitely a highlight by default already.
Yeah,
long ball goals are always nice to see.
Yeah, I think you just before you got back in, Mar, you missed another opportunity for Hoffman because he caught it on the crease and tried a little backward shovel pass, which definitely would have been on the highlight reel, but couldn't get it to go. But they pull it out now, Finland. Kick it across now to Sundman. Back to Sundman. He goes to initiate now. Kicks it behind. Just falls a little bit short. Great work kicking it out.
Oh, good save there.
Yeah, that was a shot off number 13, Carvonen.
Oh, another good save there.
Big save.
And a flag.
That's unfortunate. If you're Turgo in net there for Croatia, you'd be a little bit frustrated. He made 2 massive saves on that play. And then a flag for a push, I think it was, he gave. Just trying to see if the bench official repeats it. But that was Horace Blight with that push. And now Finland get an opportunity for their man up. Ball's up top.
And I see another flag flying. I think it's, it's Croatia. I think with something. I think it's going to be something of a bench penalty there.
Yeah, interestingly, the ball did hit the floor there and they carried it on. So if that got in.
Interesting. They said too many men on the field. I only count 5 on the defensive end and only...
Yeah, I don't know if someone from the bench has stepped on and then stepped straight back off after the whistle's gone. I don't really know. A lot of confusion. They obviously stopped the clock whilst they figure it all out. Penalty is going to be served by the in-home. Yeah, has been given a goal in this game. The in-home, and now he gets given a penalty for his duty.
Well, he's definitely on the stat sheet now.
Goes all the way out wide now. It looks attack again with Tenyo. He kicks it across the top to Kivanimi. Down now to Edwards. Kivanimi again. Back to Edwards. He sent one.
That's off to the campsite next to the field. Nice little souvenir for someone over there.
Certainly. Interestingly enough, there is a ladies sixes game going on in the background. The ball did land on that, so they've had to stop the game to get the ball off the field. But we're back underway here. As Croatia come up with that loose ball. Just get stuff to try and get stuff going again. Brennan kicks it up top to Domic. And again now, that's Kukalecha. He gets it across. Just moving it well. Nice little move underneath there from, that's Michael Brennan. He rolls again, goes to get his hands up. It's good, really good on-ball defense there from Kivanimi. Get the shot off.
Good save, and Usitalo's back out again. Rolls it to Rintala. And that's excellent lacrosse by Finland to get a breakout. And they're now with the fast break. And they find it? No, they're going to sell it. They don't have to push it per se here. Of course, they have a comfortable lead with 4 goals with 9-5. So I think they're definitely going to take it a little slower. I mean, like we said before, it's been a long tournament, 8th game of both of these teams. So that's for your body a very tough time.
Great little move. Fantastic little finish there. That was Emmett Edwards yet again. He likes that little hitch over the top into a slip underneath. Gets his hands free and just buries it. He's been a crucial player for Finland this tournament. He gets another one there.
Yeah, before the game he was already at 22 points. So I'm a little lost now on how many goals he had today. I don't know. I think already 2 at least. He had 2 goals, so he's definitely their points leader for Finland. But
yeah, we'll get that confirmation for you. But yeah, he certainly has been a key player for them. As Croatia come up with that ball. Finland get it back down. Kivanimi just taking the sting out of it. Just under 3 minutes in this third quarter. He scored 10-5. There have been a number of 5-goal comebacks throughout this tournament so far. A couple of them go into overtime. I know a Wales game. Earlier this week, they played against the Czech Republic. Came back from 6 goals, took it to overtime, but Czech came out on top of that. Kivanimi with a fantastic
nice
shot.
goal for Finland, yes.
Yeah, he's another player who's been crucial for them so far this tournament. He gets another one on the score sheet. And it's 11-5. That's Kivanimi's 3rd goal of the day. You've also got Emmett Edwards with 2 goals. And a nice little spread across the rest.
And yeah, by a couple of quick goals, it kind of running away from Croatia here, Finland. It's little by little they're kind of sealing the deal. It feels like. He said the other games had some nice comebacks, but yeah, already 6 goals seems a lot, and it's only 1.5 minutes left in this quarter, and then the 4th quarter is of course also running clock until the last 2 minutes, and it's going to be a tough challenge for Croatia for sure.
Certainly will be, but they've got some players that can create stuff. He's one of them, Horace Blight, but a fantastic save there from Lauri Usitalo. Kicks out. I'd just like to clear it now with Urkala.
Ooh, gets a hack, but
refs let them play.
Yeah, Was not a lot of was not a lot of not a lot of stick checked there, but a lot of flesh found.
So Emmett Edwards yet again, just driving, trying to be that creator. Nice little screen for him. He gets his hands free, but a big stop from Turgo.
Oh, we got a flag there, I think.
Interference. Good call there from the official. You see, when the keeper's got his stick in the when he's in the crease, you can't make contact with his stick. It's just contact as he passed the ball there.
It's Metzeler, who's already at the bench, so he knew already about it. Was not surprised. And it's interesting here what's happening, because there's only 16 seconds left, and there's another break opportunity here with Markus Mattila. Is he going to find no? Oh, nice goal. Man down goal here.
He does really
Edwards, yeah.
He does really well to not step in the crease. He's running full speed downfield, catches it over his shoulder, throws a little fake and sticks it in the back of the net, and then just jumps round the crease. Edwards, that's his third of the day.
Yeah, I was just saying it would be it was going to be interesting if Croatia was going to hold on to the ball, because if you have the ball and the time runs out and you're still man up, you're going to start the next quarter with the ball. So that would have been enough seconds for Croatia to get something started here there in this fourth quarter. But they lost it, and it resulted in a man-down goal for Finland. Very impressive.
Certainly. And Emmett Edwards just taking control of this game. We've got a flag and a whistle, a bit of frustration. It's a slash. You just see some tiring legs.
Yeah.
And some lazy checks there from Croatia. So, yeah, Finland go into the break. They're 11-5 up, led by Emmett Edwards and, of course, Alex Kivanimi. 3 apiece for them. And some well-worked team goals. We will take a short break and we'll see you for that final quarter. Okay, we are back for this final quarter. We have got Croatia playing in red, Finland playing in white. 12-5 the score. Both teams with a player in the bench to begin with. Hoffman yet again coming up with another ground ball off the face. Tenyo, and the Finnish penalty is released, so they get a man-up opportunity here against the 5-man defence of Croatia. Good ball movement. Nice kick out. Edwards down low. Kivanimi throws it through. Just goes wayward. May keep it in. It doesn't have to. It just stays in. Rantanen bringing it in now. Kicks it down. It was a sharp pass, but it wasn't to stick. It was a little bit of loose ball push there. Craig Davey thought it was a little bit loose, a little bit of a flop.
Yeah.
So didn't give it, but nice opportunity for Croatia to clear as their penalties released, and they almost went offside.
Oh, yeah. You could really see a vicious right there from Markus Mattila. Really good job, and they just Croatia was just in time for that timeout.
Yeah.
You could really see him sprinting to that long ball, Mattila, to Sredovic.
Yeah, I think they were really sharp in the first half, Croatia. I think they've just lost the gas a little bit. As we say, they've played a lot of lacrosse so far this past 10 days or so. It's just starting to take its toll a little bit. They'll want to finish their campaign strong. Obviously, 7 goals down. There's still plenty of time on the clock. I think it's doable. You know, with the force of both Brennans in attack, along with Domic and Horish Blight, they've definitely got potential to get goals, and they could mount a comeback. But it starts with a good possession here, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think if you've seen Finland play today, I think a win for Croatia is a little bit far-fetched, but you definitely want to leave this tournament with a good feeling, some good momentum, really to to build on something to build on for the next time you're going to see each other, and really want to leave this pitch with a good feeling, and not just a loss, but some key points you can take away from this game.
Certainly, of course, both of these teams qualifying for the World Championships B tournament in an undisclosed location. Not because we want to keep it a secret, but because it's not been decided on yet. Yeah. But they'll definitely want to finish this campaign strong, and it gives them then a good base for the next 2 years of development for their programmes leading into that tournament. And I think all the teams that have qualified from this European qualifiers for that tournament will fancy themselves to go on and win it. Obviously, you're missing the top 7 European teams, you're missing the top 3 North American teams, and then
Japan, Australia.
So there are still a lot of good teams in there, but you'd fancy yourself to be able to push on and win it. I know your boys, the Dutch, have looked very strong. They've had, a disappointing showing, I would say, with some tough losses in the group, but they've come out strong and some good back-to-back performances. They'll fancy themselves in 2 years come that competition. I know Scotland and Wales, who face off on this field later today in a big UK derby. Both of them will be looking at that, and there's no reason this Finnish team, with their experience mixed with some very good youth prospects, and again, that young attack of Croatia definitely could go and mount a challenge there. So it's a good opportunity for developing nations in the sport of lacrosse to go out and compete against similar level competition. And it'll be an exciting one to watch, wherever it may be in 2 years' time.
Definitely you need something on that horizon to work for, right? I mean, if it's just the European Championships, it's just, I think, not enough. I mean, we've seen it also in the last couple of years. The last European Championship was 9 years ago. That was 2016 in Budapest, and where actually the Finnish team came in third. So a lot has happened since. But especially with that B division World Championship, something a lot of teams in Europe can work on and have that dot on the horizon to work and to develop for.
Yeah, certainly. Hope it's somewhere nice. Praying it's not Manchester. I want to go on holiday. Yeah, it would be interesting to see.
Yeah, of course, it's always nice to travel. Luckily, we both have been part of tournaments before, and it's always nice to see the world as part of lacrosse, to see a different atmosphere, different fans, different surroundings.
Certainly, and try different food as well. I've been a big fan of pierogi since I've been here in Wroclaw. And pizza. Pierogi and pizza. Great little move from Edwards there. He gets his hands free. Opts not to kick it inside. Great save from Turgo there. We talk about the wear and tear in these tournaments. Turgo, a keeper that I had the privilege of watching a number of times early on in the tournament. They obviously had a tough group with Wales and Ireland in there, along with the Swedes. He saw a lot of, I was going to get a flag. It's a cheap one there from Hoffman. He didn't intend it, I don't think.
No, I don't think he intended it at all. It's just very unlucky. I don't think the hit was that hard. I mean, nobody went down or nobody got really hurt. It's just unlucky, and it looks worse than it actually was.
Certainly. Illegal body check, 1 minute for him. He's annoyed at that. But going back, Turgo, a keeper who in that group stage got faced with a lot of shots, really lived up to that challenge. He's the lone keeper for this Croatian side. So I think he's taken a bit of a beat in this tournament. He's not moving as agilely as he did in the early games, but he still made a lot of big saves for them today. That's his team.
Definitely, you can also see he's got a lot of tape. I think his knee is all taped up, and his whole right leg actually. And that's a sign of him being beat up, of course.
Certainly, Brennan just getting his hands free now. A big bounce shot there from John Brennan. But Sotalo, who also has been fantastic yet again for this Finnish side.
Oh, Matila gets surprised there by Srezovic. I think he came out of the box there as a long stick midi.
John Brennan soaks that pressure again, gets his hands free. A little behind the back pass.
Oh,
I'll be frustrated at that one. That could have been a goal that you would have seen on the end of day highlight show, but Domic's shot just going a bit wayward. I'm sure he'll blame a greasy ball there.
But was it Domic?
I believe, was it number 12 Domic or was it number 13 Michael Brennan? It may have been. It was one of those two, I believe.
Yeah.
Just moving it well now. John Brennan again. Oh, just goes beyond Horish Blight there.
That's and it
no
looked like in the back a little.
Yeah. Craig Davey, of course, a referee for Stockport Lacrosse Club. He likes to let the boys play. He has to say that a lot at Stockport because they like big hits out there.
It's a good catchphrase there. Often heard around the lacrosse field.
Of course, my personal favourite phrase is not hockey, pick it up. Is my that's my favourite phrase. You hear quite a lot, particularly at junior level in the UK. Finland up top now with Alex Kivanimi. They're still a man down at the moment. Croatia not being too aggressive. I think that is a sign of some tired legs. Just see the Wales team walking behind now. Interestingly, bring their own goal. I don't know why. You will see the Craig Davies' son just wandering across. We're proud to see his dad in this 80th game in this tournament. Not his 80th game, of course.
Oh,
what a fantastic
nice goal.
move there. Yeah. Who else? It's Emmett Edwards just driving up, getting his hands free, just putting it in the back of the net. On the turn. That's Hoffman's penalty released. Now we've got 8 minutes 40 left in this game. 13-5 the score.
Yeah, you could really see Finland are waiting until that penalty was released, and then they put the jets on, and they had a nice time and room opportunity there. It's like they've been shooting all game, very accurate.
It really is an exciting style of play for this Finnish side, as I say. It's sort of, they take all the pace out of it, and then it's just sort of that electric dodge and some quick little passes that gets things going for them. But let's get it on the field now. With Ivancic, he's had a couple of shots today, but he moves it on there. He's had a good game. Certainly looks like he's ready for this tournament to be over. He's had a very good tournament, Ivancic. And that's a nice little pass across there. It was Kukalicha just kicking it inside to number 11, Kapitanovic. A nice little quick stick. It was sort of a sidearm. He's lifted it just above the keeper. Off a great little court and brings his team back with 1 goal closer.
Yeah, that's what I said between the quarters. You really want to end your tournament with some highlights and some good momentum, and especially scoring in the last quarter is big, it's huge to get that nice feeling and step off this field with some positive thoughts.
Yeah, certainly. Great fight on the face-off there. He's given against Finland. So Metsala just with that heavy pressure at the top.
I guess he's getting the pressure right away.
Doing really well here, Croatia, to not be disheartened and still try and attack. See the 5-0 down, or 5-0 loss in the third quarter, but they've bounced back with some big goals in this fourth. Moved it well there, and could have been another one, if not a save from Ursitalo. He's done incredibly well.
Oh, that's a good outlet. I don't think he meant it that way, or if he did, it was very, very impressive to Edwards.
Moves it well. Kasalmi now. He had one early on. I think an assist as well. Very physical player, Kasalmi. Edwards. He looks like he wants to engage on a shorty match-up. Interesting to pop a shorty on him, considering how well he's been playing, but they do really well.
Oh, another goal, Finland.
It's unfortunate. It's a nice little pick and pop move from Emmett Edwards and of course Sarasta, who got that goal in the end. He's dropped his hands and it's just trickled under the legs of Turgo. Very unfortunate for him, but
and that's actually the first goal for Edgar Sarasta of this tournament. First goal, so very nice for him to score in this last game of the tournament for both of these teams. And talking about positive thoughts coming off the field after this game, definitely some highlight for him personally.
Certainly, I know how it feels. I've played in a tournament previously where it took me a few games to get off the mark, but as soon as I got the goal, you know, it was a proud moment for me. So I'm sure he's feeling a lot of jubilation, and hopefully his family's been able to watch that. Just getting things moving again now. Finland kicking it down through X. Just a big shout out to Phil Hartley, just walking behind us here. Yeah, getting things going. We've got 4 minutes in the quarter and 4 minutes in the game. The ball just goes out of bounds there. Just trying to take a lot of speed out of it, but a wayward pass means that Turgo gets the opportunity to get the ball up his field for his team. He finds Kukalicha, who still right to the end. We talk about some tired legs. It doesn't look like he's got any. He's been very athletic again today, and it's a great take there from Michael Brennan. Takes the speed out of it, kicks it on to John Brennan. Looks to be the instigator yet again. Drives over the top, soaks that pressure, kicks it off, and it looked like it may have gone in, that. The effort from Ryan Gorup, but just goes wide. Some fans on the field behind us getting very excited.
Oh, that's a nice shifty move. Good shot. Just went wide.
Yeah, that was Luke Horish-Blight with that opportunity. Just put it wide. A nice little kick in and a nice bouncer. Of course, it's John Brennan. Michael Brennan with the assist there, and he's just had the time on that dominant left hand to just bounce it past Ursitalo.
Yeah, it was not a lot of angle there for Brennan, but it was impressive how he got that shot off, and it was a nice little deception, I think, also with his stick. You know, he kind of came back with his stick to the right side of the field to have a better angle. So nice shot from him. We just reached the 2-minute mark, so that means stop clock from now on.
Of course, another fantastic face there from Metsala. I think he's taken all of their face-offs today, if I'm right in saying. I can't give you an accurate statistic because Point Bench has not updated the face-offs section yet. But he's looked very good throughout the tournament. And again, he's done very well today. Just swinging it through now, just being patient. Just hit the 120 mark. And a great little move there, switch of hands. Just can't get it to go, Nico Pavola. All of a sudden, they're coming up the other end of it. Croatia, that's with Verslag. And we have a timeout for them. Just over, well, exactly 1 minute left in this final quarter of this 19th place playoff game. We've talked about the weather quite a bit towards the start of the game. It has now turned cloudy, and they do look like they could open up and give us more rain. We're nice and protected under this shelter, but
I hope you didn't jinx it there, but
hopefully not, I think.
Yesterday we sat in the rain all day long, almost, and especially in that horrific, I would say, well, it was heroic as well, last game between Scotland and Spain. Definitely not the Ibiza weather Spain is used to, but it was Scotland who came up with the win, and they definitely felt at home in that on that field with that weather and those circumstances. But definitely good to see that today it's a way better, and also this field, we switched fields like we said before. This is definitely an improvement from yesterday, and I think both teams, didn't lose their footings, and the passes connected. It all has it's all connected. Weather, your stick, the field, losing your feet. So yeah, this is way better for everyone today.
Of course. Just try and get one final attack here. Kukalecha just starting up top with it for Croatia. He's getting marked by Hoffman, who's been solid yet again today. It's John Brennan just driving over the top. Goes to get his hands free. Oh, rolls underneath.
Yeah, I was really looking for that dominant left hand of him. You could really see he's rolling not to his right, but then keeps it in his left to shoot in the center. It was a nice bounce shot, but a good save again by Ursitalo.
Yeah, just doing really well there. Michael Brennan, he kicks it through.
Oh,
it's an unfortunate dropped pass there from Eric. Oh, Finland will try and push it. 10 seconds left. Erkler just bringing it over, and they'll just see it out now. Fantastic game, end to end. I think the dominance on the face-off from Metsala really shifted the number of possessions that the teams had, and Finland took advantage of it. Croatia put up a heroic effort in that fourth quarter with a couple of big goals, particularly from John Brennan, but they come out on top, Finland 14-7 in in this 19th place playoff game. I've been Fraser Hunter.
My name is Ingmar Klimbelning.
Of course, stick around. We're going to have a couple of interviews with some of the players, and of course, to stay tuned on Lax TV and Lax TV on YouTube for some really big games over the next the afternoon. Thank you very much for watching.
Commercial break! We've been really busy over the past 2 years developing our very own women's lacrosse stick.
We are really, really proud of it. So stop by the shop. We would love to tell you more about it.
Good Stick Co. Come get a stick. Good Stick Company is here to manufacture and produce lacrosse sticks locally here in the Czech Republic. Our mission is to make lacrosse more accessible so more kids can have access to affordable, high-quality equipment so more people can play this game and we can share this sport around the world. Our philosophy on pricing is quite simple. By removing all these different logistics and these middlemen in the manufacturing process of lacrosse sticks, we can pass those savings on to you. We can make these quality lacrosse sticks affordable for more people.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
I'm here with Axel, number 88 from Finland, after beating Croatia in the last day of the European Men's Lacrosse Championships for Finland. Axel, this is a lot of good days of lacrosse. How did you manage to still keep it fresh out there?
With Jenny's help.
And you guys qualified for the D2 tournament. What does that mean to you?
Well, we will see.
Okay. And finally, is there anything you want to say to anyone watching at home?
Sorry for all the single ladies that I'm taken. You want to touch my hair?
All right, thank you. Good luck. Congratulations. I'm here with number 8 from Croatia, Timothy Ivancic. You play defense, you're deep hole. You were running up and down, clearing the field, showing a lot of athleticism. How do you do that after 8 games of lacrosse?
Just keep pushing. I mean, it's an honor and glory to play here. So if anyone else was here, I'm sure they'd do the same thing. And it's, that's what it's got to be.
And what does it mean for you to play for Team Croatia?
My father was the first one born in America, and it means a lot just to be able to wear the flag and play hard. And I couldn't be happier. I turned 30 a couple days ago, so I'm just living the best life. And I'm thankful these boys let me come join them as a heritage player, and I'm going to come get my passport, and we're going to the Worlds. So
that is Timothy Ivancic from Croatia after his last game of the European Men's Lacrosse Championships here in Wroclaw.